Hey! We have an Instagram page. Go check it out. Anyways, we're at 10,000 subscribers now. You boys know the drill. I send a community post telling you guys to ask me your best questions, and then you send me your best questions. So let's get on into it. Also, if your question is not in this Q&A video, it's either because there were way too many or I already answered your question or a question similar to the one you asked in a previous Q&A. Who are your top 3 inspos? Currently, I would say JPB Stop Motion, Jim Jam Films, and Toaster Productions. Who inspired you to start making more videos? As soon as my 187th video was released, that was when my channel started growing, and so I decided to keep up the consistency of videos just to keep up the consistency of more subscribers as well. At the end of 2023, I wasn't posting as much as I had wanted to because of a software update that ruined all my videos. Then after 1 year, this guy just decided to post a new video, and then there was a whole bunch of hype, and I was like, you know what, why not join in? So I decided to get back on the grind and start animating more for 2024. Will you make a Delta Squad stop motion? I would really like to make a Delta Squad stop motion video, but the only design of the Delta Squad that I actually like is the Clone Army Customs one, and we all know how expensive Clone Army Customs is. Also, I want to continue with my Republic Commando squad, which is the Sigma squad. Their story is not yet over yet, and I still want to extend on that. And also, if I was going to get Republic Commando Clone Army Custom parts, it'd be for that squad first. Will we see more of Commander Gree in your films? Yes, you will. My 41st video did well, so I do plan on making a part 2. I've already wrote the script, and it does feature Commander Gree, so we will see him soon. Will you make another Rogue One stop motion? That is also a yes. This is a hot take, but I will defend it. Rogue One is my favorite movie of all time, and so I do plan on making another stop motion based off of Rogue One. Who is your favorite clone trooper? This is a hard question. My head hurts. I'm gonna have to go with Commander Doom on this one. Do you ever think you'll branch out from Star Wars? I don't think so. I did think about making a Dune stop motion video, but I decided not to and just focus on Star Wars because this is a Star Wars channel. If I was ever going to do Dune, I would just make a whole different stop motion channel on that. What inspired you to be a commando in LEGO? The Republic Commando is my favorite reinforcement for Battlefront 2, and also not many LEGO Star Wars stop motion YouTube channels have a commando as their sig fig. The only one I can think of is Open Shutter Films, and so I decided just to do that because not many others have. Will you do a battle with all your clone troopers vs Mandalorians? This is going to be the closest thing that you're ever going to see in a long time. I don't plan on making any more clone trooper vs Mandalorian stories anytime soon. How did you get so good at stop motions, and what's your motivation? I've answered this once, but I'll answer it again just because of how important this question is. The reason I'm better at stop motion because I've been doing stop motion for the past 7 years, and my motivation is just I want to express my stories. I know I have the power to make stories and just let other people see them, so I just decided to put it all out on YouTube because that's something I found out I was good at. Will you ever do an Old Republic animation? I really want to, but there are 2 reasons why I'm not doing an Old Republic stop motion. First reason being, I don't have any Old Republic minifigures to actually make the stop motion. Sure, I could just do a bunch of Jedi and Sith, but I don't think that's what I would want as an Old Republic stop motion video. The second thing is just that I can't find a way to make an Old Republic stop motion merge into my whole story that I have planned. So I'm not going to make an Old Republic stop motion anytime soon. When will you make a video showcasing your clone army, droid army, or any other Star Wars armies? Probably never. Are you able to use brick arm style blasters, or do you keep it official LEGO because it's easier to do the animation of a blaster shooting a blaster bolt that way? There was a point in time where I did want to use brick arms and also go to Saber effects and do that for blasters, but I was afraid that my videos would look too similar to other YouTubers if I actually adapted that style, which is the reason why I use official LEGO guns and use LEGO bricks as my visual effects. What is your best stop motion in your opinion? Any of my videos from the Battle of Solus series. How long do you think your series will go in the Star Wars timeline? Currently, my last video in my chronological order playlist is The Mandalorian: The Rescue, but if you've been looking at my community post and been a part of my Discord server, you'll know that Skull is the next animation coming up, and Skull will be put at the very back of the chronological order playlist. I plan on making videos that take place after the events of the Skull video, but the latest that these events will take place is 15 years after the Battle of Jakku. Can you show us how to do the walk cycle? Sure. Here's the walk cycle. Alright, now let's look at it slowly. First, your minifigure is standing up. Then, he puts one foot out. Then there's the transition frame where he's in between both of the studs, and this one's actually the trickiest in my opinion. Then the character's foot has made it onto the stud while the other one is still behind him. Then you move the back leg into the position where the character is now standing still again. Once you do that, you pull out the other leg and you do the same thing to the other side. And that's the walk cycle. What's your favorite figure? Phase 2, Cody. Will you be releasing any CC Trooper 27 merch? I have thought about it, but I think I'm just gonna wait for a little while. Maybe when I have a lot more subscribers. How many Mandalorians do you have, and what's your favorite Mandalorian? I have a total of 12 different Mandalorians, and my favorite one is the Loyalist. What is your opinion on the LEGO Star Wars sets? Do you think I should buy the sets related to Clones or Empire? I would say Clones just because it's a better investment. The 2022 ATT is a good one. I would recommend picking that one up. Also, the Tantive 4 Hallway, that 5's minifigure is probably going to be very valuable because they're probably not going to make one anytime soon after that. I would also say the Captain Rex Microfighter if you don't have Captain Rex. And literally any other battle pack, just get like 1 or 2 of those and that would be great for stop motions. I've seen some interesting designs for your weapons and blasters. Which one of your custom designs is your favorite? Okay, let's mention the elephant in the room. Most of these blaster designs are not actually mine. I actually found this on YouTube and I decided to make these just because they look cool and they look more accurate to the actual guns. But my favorite 2 designs that I've been using are the DC-15 rifle and the DC-17 commando blaster just because those 2 designs have made it so much easier to actually put the blaster effects on those blasters. And so it was just a lot easier to animate and it also just looks so much better on the clones. FPS 15. Where do you get your sound effects from? Do you use an editing software? If so, what do you use? I plan on making a tutorial sometime. Here's a photo of the apps that I use and what purpose they serve when I'm making the stop motion videos. Who is your favorite Star Wars character? Your boy's gonna have to go with Darth Vader. Darth Vader is the GOAT. With that said, thank you guys all for 10K. None of this would have been possible without you, and I hope you all have a good day.